Views and opinions expressed are not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast.
Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast. I'm John Engelman, real excited for this week's edition as we're at Casa Alejo in downtown Rogers, where we sat with the whole Mayorga family, or three of them actually. The rest made up the studio audience. They've got a great story to tell, and we will hear from them. But first, food news. Y'all know what time it is. We have a robust food news segment for you today, and we kick it off with one of my favorite events of the year, Top Chef NWA. In the past, it's always been at Metro Appliances in Lowell, but this year, it's at the Walmart Amp. Save the date. It's October 25th, and as always, it benefits the Rogers Public Library Foundation. Go to their social media pages if you want to get your tickets early. We'll have more in the coming weeks. And how about this? There is a new spot going in behind the Hotel Avail in Rogers off of Grand Street. It's called Chuo Izakaya, which is Japanese for centrally located pub. It'll be craft cocktail forward with food. The beverage director is Sean Traxler, who you might know from The Vault or Sideways in Fayetteville. He'll be joined by General Manager Lindsay Holland, who you might know from Maxine's. It's owned and operated by Darwin Beyer, who also owns and operates Meiji in Fayetteville. Here's when he thinks it will open.
We're narrowing in on October 1st. It may be a week after that because we really want some practice. We don't want to open up and be unprepared. But October 1st is definitely the time we're trying to hone in on.
Speaking of new Rogers spots, here's one that'll be coming in the next year. Remember Cura Culinary, the super popular spot on the old Bentonville Provisions? Well, they're coming back with their own spot. They've been doing pop-ups around NWA, but now they'll be in downtown Rogers directly behind Trash Ice Cream. The entrance is in the side of the building as well as in the back. The spot was a mechanic's garage at one point. The renovations will start soon, and they plan to be up and going in February or March at the very latest. And the food? Well, that's what made them popular, and it'll be the same, according to owners Chef Guerin and Mia Fulton.
It'll be exactly what we were doing in our pop-ups, just translated. It'll be a little bit bigger. The menu will be a little bit bigger, but it's still going to be fairly small for a restaurant-sized menu, but compared to our pop-ups, it'll be a little bit bigger. But it's going to be traditional, authentic Northern Italian cuisine with a focus on using modern techniques but cooking ancient food. So, it's still going to be the same as what it's always been. It'll just be in a restaurant setting now.
Downtown Springdale favorite Bienvenue will be moving to a new location and flipping the format of its current location. They posted to their Instagram over the weekend that Bistro 16 by Bienvenue will open at the current location. The description for Bistro 16 is a more casual, approachable setting inspired by classic French bistros, still with the same craftsmanship, hospitality, and exceptional flavors you know and love. Think cozy tables, shared plates, and that just one more bite feeling. The last night of Bienvenue service is August 30th. Get your reservations quickly if you plan to go. I got mine. Next week's podcast will be with Chef William Mock of Bienvenue, and we will learn more then. You don't see many lines for smoothie shops on Monday mornings at 7, but you did this week in Fayetteville as Wildberry Smoothie Company opened their doors. The first 200 got a free smoothie, and you can't beat that. They're at 3483 West Weddington in the same shopping strip as CJ's Burger Boy. The Osaka House Buffet opened Monday in Fayetteville at the Joyce and Steele intersection and the spot formerly known as Eat My Catfish. Good buffet selection with sushi, nigiri, and sashimi, shrimp, and other seafood and traditional Asian foods. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 5 to 9 for dinner. They go until 9:30 for dinner on Fridays, and Saturday they are open from 11:30 to 9:30. Keeping it in Fayetteville, Savory Hibachi will be going in at 1113 West MLK. Owner Kenny Nicoletti told the Fayetteville Flyer that they'll be using better ingredients, real butter, fresh veggies, and better cuts of meat, and with every order, cooked to order. The restaurant is hoping to open in early September. And how about this? A new bar will be opening very soon in downtown Springdale, and pool will be the focus. It'll be called the Springdale Pool Lounge. They'll also have steel-tipped darts and shuffleboard, and it is at 111 South Main Street. Just look for the bar sign on the side of the building. Owner Ross Jackson shares the plan for opening.
This Saturday, the 23rd, we're gonna have some people in here for sure. It's not our grand opening, but we'll do a soft opening this Saturday. So if anybody sees it on your channel, then come on out, come hang out. Hopefully people will be patient with us because we're all learning this new software and trying to figure out how to ring stuff in on the computer, So in the beginning we're still learning, but this Saturday we're gonna kind of low key open to the public. So if there's anybody that's like one of those people that really wants to get out, come check us out, Then Saturday the 30th will be just full blast.
Thai Cuisine in Bentonville has been closed for the past week or so and may be closed permanently. Their Facebook page is also down and their phone number has been changed with no new number given. Remember, if you have food news or a tip and just want to shoot it our way, go to the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas social media or at flavorsofnwa@gmail.com. Casa Alejo is a family restaurant run by brothers that grew up in the family business. Originally from San Luis Potosi in Mexico, the family immigrated to Searcy to work in the restaurant business. Brothers Saeed and Luis Mayorga had their first restaurant together in their adopted hometown of Searcy, and let's just say it didn't go as planned. You'll hear why. Of course, with age comes wisdom, and the brothers will tell you their path to opening the first Casa Alejo in downtown Springdale and then Rogers. It's quite the ride, including a torn-up Emma Street right when they opened. Also, they'll talk about family recipes and what the elders thought about birria and Saeed's fascination with finding places on and off menus for waffle fries. It's a funny story, but there's also a good reason for it. Finally, are they done? Or are there more Casa Alejos on the horizon? We'll talk with Saeed, Luis, and Kayce Mayorga, and that's next, right here on the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. Innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. They're skilled experts, discovering a universe of solutions. Telling stories, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, leading by example. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org.
Welcome back. We are at Casa Alejo in Rogers, and we're with the Mayorgas, Saeed, Luis,
yes.
and Kayce. Guys, how are you?
We're good.
Listen, I got to tell you, I'm so glad we're finally together. We've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah,
and
thank you for your patience.
Well, no. Thank you. Getting you two guys and Kayce like at the same table, I've kind of hit the gold mine here. So this is great.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this. So I appreciate it very much. Let's get into it. You guys are originally from San Luis Potosi in Mexico. How on earth did you guys get to Arkansas from there? How does that happen?
That's what we ask all the time, especially my parents.
I'm sure. Well, tell me about that.
It's a long story. I mean, my parents had the opportunity to come up here.
Yeah.
One of our family members opened up a restaurant in Searcy, right?
Searcy, Arkansas.
Searcy, Arkansas. And he wanted to expand. And my parents were looking for an opportunity, and that was the perfect opportunity. So they decided to be like, we came in on a Christmas, for a Christmas vacation.
Honestly, I don't remember. I was little.
You were little.
We came in for Christmas vacation, and then by February, we had our bags packed. They have sold our house. They have sold everything, and we were getting on a plane.
Away we go.
And moving to Searcy, Arkansas.
We went from a bus. I don't know if you remember. It was a bus. From San Luis, we went to a bus. That's when we said bye to our family in Mexico. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
from there we went to a plane.
Yeah, we took a plane after that. Yeah, that's right.
There you
Yeah.
go. Perfect. So, how old were you guys when that happened?
I was 11.
You were 11?
Yes.
No,
No?
Here we go.
I was 14. So that means that you were like 9.
I've been saying all this time I was 11.
Okay.
That's the,
Good to know, right?
right?
That's great. See what the restaurant business will do to your brain. That's how it works. So, now what did your parents do when they originally came here? Did they expand and have their own in Searcy?
No, I mean, they came in and they started working on the restaurant.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
Learning every single position.
Yeah. Did they have restaurant experience at the time?
Nope.
No.
Okay. All right. So everybody's into it brand new.
Yeah, we all were brand new, and they started working at the restaurant. Like I said, they were working every single position, so they could learn the trade.
Nice.
And then after that, we started working at the restaurant too, every single position.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, mostly him. He's the one that started first. Since
Sure.
He was the older.
Yeah.
They're the one to put him to work.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
right.
still remember the first day, my first day working at a restaurant. I was like, well,
Okay.
I know the owner, so it might not be as bad.
Yeah.
But they're like,
That's a really good point.
It was worse.
it was worse.
No.
Well, because I was supposed to be better than everybody else.
There you go.
And then I still remember at night, because I was a bosser, I was taking chips.
Sure.
And at night you have to clean the bathrooms. And one of the guys is like, hey, don't worry, I got it. I'm not going to make you clean the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And my parents are like, nope. He's going. He's cleaning the bathrooms. Give him the brush.
You are mean. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
He has to do it. And yeah.
That's great. That's a great
what
learning
it-
experience.
It,
You
it
gotta
was,
do it, right?
yeah. I mean, mind you, at that point, because I was younger,
Yeah.
I was mad.
Sure.
But now I can see the value in it.
Isn't that how it goes?
It is.
Yeah. I had to do it in college when I worked at a restaurant. It was the troughs and the toilets and the whole bit, and it was a college bar and grill, so it was as bad as you could think.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
I can imagine.
Isn't that bad? That's just
So
brutal.
scary.
I've got PTSD from. I don't really. So then your parents in Searcy ended up opening up their place, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Mi Pueblito.
Mi
is
Pueblito.
the name of it.
Okay.
Yes.
What kind of restaurant? I mean, obviously it was a Mexican restaurant,
Yes.
but I guess is that where the family menu started? Family
Yes.
recipes?
In a way, yes.
In a way, yes, because it was a regular Tex-Mex. They
Okay.
started in a few dishes, but they still had like 4 or 5 pages of.
The Tex-Mex
Typical
Bible.
Mexican restaurant, we have a bunch of food.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Every
Oh,
kind,
yes.
every kind of combination.
Yes.
Damn the food cost, right?
Yes.
Build it up.
We didn't know what food cost was back
Yeah,
then.
sure. No, I get it. So, I'm assuming you both worked there as well, but you guys at that point, and perhaps you too, Luis, knew pretty much what you were doing in restaurants at that point, right? Or
Me
not?
personally, no.
Okay.
He had more of an idea when we
Okay.
started.
All right.
Well, whenever they started Mi Pueblito, yeah, I mean, I had worked every position as well.
Right.
But then I went to college,
Okay.
Harding University.
Yeah.
Luis went to
Orlando. Yes, to the Corn de Blue.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So you always wanted to be a chef,
Not always,
but then.
but I fell in love with it
Yeah.
after high school because I didn't know what I was going to do.
Sure.
I was never good at school. I
Me
was
too.
never good at school.
Same.
India.
I was like, I can't go to Harding. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, it's my hometown.
Sure.
But I could never stay still.
Yeah.
I could never learn. Took me forever to learn something. So
When did-
I started watching the Food Network.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know
one
that.
night I was sitting like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. Like, you know, making nothing out of something.
Sure. Sure.
And I was like, hey, I started looking into it. I told my parents, hey, can I go to Orlando? They're like, no. It's a big city.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I've never been away from them or anything.
And that's not close. That's far away.
It's far away, yeah. And honestly, I wasn't the best kid growing up. I gave my parents hard, a lot of headaches.
Sure. Sure.
So for them to let me go was kind of like,
Yeah,
But they're like,
it's a
maybe it's
lot.
the best that he need. Long story short, I ended up going, and from there, everything wrote itself.
Awesome. How did you guys end up in Northwest Arkansas?
Well,
Ask him.
That would be
actually, before then,
Okay.
whenever he came back from the Cordon Bleu, he came back and mi pueblito was struggling
Okay.
because they had opened up other restaurants at the same time.
Okay.
So some of those were falling through the cracks.
Sure.
And we came in and they were partnered up with another family member.
Okay.
So I don't remember if it was me or if it was you who asked them if we could actually try to save that restaurant and if they will just sell it to us.
I think it was you. I was a
You're
little
the business
younger.
brain.
It was probably me.
I was a little younger and
Yeah.
I wasn't looking to like
Sure.
take on a business or anything like that. But I remember, we came to. My parents told us, "Hey, if you want this, we'll give you this restaurant.
Sure.
It's all for you all to take over."
Yeah, because they were.
And,
I think they were gonna sell it or something.
Yeah, they're gonna sell it, and
We're like, can you sell it to us and we'll just pay you with the profits?
And this was Cersei?
yes.
Okay. Okay.
This was Cersei.
Yeah, and from there it's where we started our partnership.
We started a partnership, which we were too young to partner up together because we ended up fighting a lot. And that's actually kind of like what brought us to Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest, we had a big fight.
Uh-oh.
And
family dynamics are hard.
family
in
dynamics are
business.
hard.
I get it.
And then I ended up being like, look, you know what? Keep the restaurant. Because at that point, I have been at the restaurant business for 15 to 25, for 10
I was about
years.
to say,
Okay.
hang on, no, I was 25 whenever,
So I was 28.
yeah, you were 28.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been at the restaurant business for like 13 years.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm done with restaurants. I actually ended up working for Benny Kid
Okay. All right.
for a while because I'm like, hey, it's food.
And that was Cersei, or was that up here?
Well, that was in Cersei, that's wherever I started.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I moved to Little Rock.
Okay. All right.
I started doing business development for them.
Okay.
And then out of that, the district manager for Northwest Arkansas
Yeah.
one day came up to me. He's like, hey, would you move to Northwest Arkansas?
What year was that? Like around what time?
That
do
was
you think?
20.
She's
hang
bad
on.
with dates.
Well, hang on, I'm trying to remember everything. So we got married in 2013. 2014 is whenever we spent that year in Little Rock,
So
and we
2015.
moved to Northwest Arkansas March of 2015.
I mean, listen, this is encyclopedia of a date person
I know,
right
right?
here.
That's why I'm like, yep. She knows it.
My sister's that way.
Well, and
I'm
it was
just like,
it was wild because we were in the middle of buying a townhome while we lived in Little Rock. We
Oh, boy.
rented that year, and we had a townhome under contract in Maumelle. And the day of our inspection was the day that he got the offer, and he's like, "Honey, I don't."
I remember calling her because we were at a sales
Yeah.
meeting. And that's when he approached me. He's like, hey, will you be interested? I'm like, I just got a house under contract. Well, a townhouse under contract. They're doing the inspection today. I mean, I love Northwest Arkansas, but
Yeah.
like, let me call my wife.
yeah.
Got her on the phone.
Did she love Northwest Arkansas?
Well, and I'm like,
You
hey,
called
we
me. You
got
called
this.
me at 12:15.
And she's like, yep, I'm canceling the inspection. We're moving.
So he called me at 12:15, right after his monthly sales meeting, and our inspection was at 2:30 that day. And I was like, I'll call the agent. We're terminating everything because we're moving. I'm done. I want to go to Northwest Arkansas.
She was all about it.
I
Yeah.
love it up here.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. And especially 2015, kind of hitting it on the way up.
Yeah.
I mean, not that now's not, but yeah. Housing in 2015, the cost compared to now?
Oh yeah. So
Good
that was
timing.
That was the year that I got into real estate, and Saeed got into real estate in 2016.
Yep.
And that's kind of just what we did before the restaurants.
Gotcha. Okay. So you guys are in real estate. What are you doing at that point? Are you still in
I
Cersei?
stayed
Or are
in
you up
Cersei,
here?
yeah. I stayed in
Okay.
Cersei and took over mi pueblito.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
And how long were you doing that?
He's still doing it.
I'm
Yeah,
still
he's-
doing it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually live in Cersei.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No wonder it's so hard getting you here.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, yeah. I have a family over there.
Okay.
My wife.
So a family
Two
there
kids,
and a
one on
family
the way.
here, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. That's a joke. Awful joke. I can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry.
I have to have tequila.
But I'm not cutting it. But thank you.
Don't cut it. I'm gonna send a clip to his wife.
You're gonna get him in trouble.
I gotta go home tonight. I won't have hours to sleep.
Oh, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. All right.
Yes.
So when did you guys, obviously, there was a bitter fight at one point. When did you guys decide, hey, let's get back into business together?
I mean, we're brothers, so
Yeah.
I get
after
it.
a while,
Yeah, after a while we kind of
we got through it, and
Yeah. And you're older. You're more mature at that point, right?
kind of.
I mean, we tried.
Strike
We
that.
tried.
Do boys
We'll start over.
Do boys mature?
We're guys.
It's a very fair question, by the way. A very fair question. So, you had the idea, Saeed, of opening up a place up here as you both are in real estate.
Well, we both were in real estate. At that
You
point,
and Kayce, yeah.
I was doing. We both were doing residential real estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But a lot of my clients were investors,
Okay.
just because I like numbers.
You're very
Sure.
business
I
oriented.
didn't, yeah. So it just makes sense for me.
Yeah.
And one of my investors actually had a building right here on First Street that he was going to build
Yeah, here in downtown Rogers.
in downtown Rogers.
Okay.
And we were talking. I'm like, this would be a great restaurant.
So help me. The story on this.
And I started talking to him. I remember we were in bed one night.
We were.
You
listen,
can stop it right there.
So we had just had our daughter.
too much information.
All right.
We had just had our daughter, and I was still waking up every 2 hours
Sure.
to feed her. She was 2 months old, and I'm telling you, I think I'm really thinking he planned this like very strategically because I was so tired, and he was like, he turned over to me, and I'm like holding the baby in the middle of the night, trying to watch TV and calm down, and he was like, "Hey, sweetheart, I really think that we need to diversify our income."
Oh boy.
He led with that one. And he led with the whole, like, we don't need to be working commission to commission anymore. Like, I don't want you to work as much now that we've got a baby. Like, our buddy's got this.
Nice work, man.
He's great at this.
He's got it.
And I was tired. He pitched the whole business plan to me, and he's like, well,
I know it's midnight, but
Basically.
Yeah.
exactly. And you haven't slept in 2 months. And honestly, granted, yes, I was tired, and I agreed immediately because every time that we would go home to Cersei, I would bring back food from Mi Pueblito,
Yep.
and I would put it in the freezer because I was craving like our family's recipes.
Gotcha.
And I would rewarm it up.
the recipe's got you.
It got me. Well, and I mean, because it's like the style that Louise handles in the kitchen and like what he oversees, like it's just good.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to stop you because it was before the baby.
Oh.
What?
This one?
No, when you talked to me about it was after the baby.
It was before the baby because we went under contract.
Here comes the struggle.
And then COVID happened
I
and the bill that
can-
went way higher.
I can legitimately tell you and like have the contracts in my head, sir.
You're going to debate the
You're gonna-
calendar queen
you're
over
gonna-
here?
No, I'm not.
You're gonna fight with the evidence locker? Come on now. Come
Evidence
on.
locker. What a
Like my
great
brain is an
name.
evidence locker.
Evidence locker. That's great. So, okay. So the First Street thing, you ended up not doing the First Street thing? Or what?
We ended up doing it because,
Build out was nuts.
well, it was part of COVID because we
We
had,
hadn't even
had
had
a...
the baby in
No,
COVID.
I know, that's what I'm saying, because we had a quote for the build out,
Yeah.
and then COVID happened, which made us put a pause on it.
Okay.
And then whenever we came back after COVID,
Right.
the quote was insanely higher.
I'm sure.
Because it went from 230 to 475.
No one could get materials then anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, and during that period,
Yeah.
I had one of my best friends, who's right now also the owner of the brokerage that I'm working with,
Okay.
Genesis.
Yeah.
He called me one day, I still remember.
Oh, boy.
I'm not lying. I was at the Chick-fil-A line getting a sandwich. No, a biscuit.
Oh, gee. Let's get
Chicken
specific.
biscuit, yeah. A chicken biscuit.
More specific, please.
And he calls me and he's like, hey, I know you're opening up that restaurant in Rogers. I think there's a really good location in Springdale.
Here we go.
Do you want to go look at it?
Yeah, because we had already sent the LOI and the business plan for the original space that was going to be here in downtown Rogers. And then he calls me right after he got off that call, and he's like, so do you think this is crazy? And I was like, I am going to kill your best friend.
Well, I was like, there's no way I'm doing 2 restaurants at once.
Right.
There's no way.
Impossible.
I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find somebody that can take the spot, make a commission, help my friend out.
Right.
And I still remember whenever I parked
Parked in Springdale?
in Springdale.
Okay.
Because 101 West and 101 East,
Yeah.
they're right next to each other. They're only divided by that
Allie.
alley.
Yeah.
So I pull up and my map had me at the
Oh, no.
at the one across from what now is Casa.
Right.
And I looked at it and I'm like, there's no way. There's too much build out. Like, this is not going to work.
Yeah.
And then I turn around and I'm like, oh, I wish that one was available.
Stop
And
it.
I see my friend walking into it, and I'm like, maybe this is it. And I remember opening the door. Can I cuss in here?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because my
I thought you were asking your friend if you could cuss in the restaurant.
no,
I was
that's
asking if you
you.
could cuss here. I was like, I don't know.
because my immediate reaction, the moment that I opened the door, I was like, fuck.
Uh-huh.
Because you knew.
Because I
knew.
knew
Yeah.
everything was already there.
Yeah.
There was a restaurant that was supposed to be going there.
Okay.
And they didn't because of COVID.
Yeah.
So the build-up was done.
Was minimal.
There was already equipment in there, and they were brand new.
Oh.
Because they never opened.
Like they took the literally Said and Luis took the plastic off of some of the equipment in there.
Dang.
And I walked through it, and I remember I called him like, I think you need to come and check it out.
Yeah.
And mind you, at that point I was
Luis, what'd you say? Did you say,
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll come.
All
Once
right.
I got there, but it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
okay. All right.
well because it was downtown Springdale was not what it is today.
Right.
Back then.
Right.
And I remember looking, I'm like, downtown Springdale, like,
What else? What else was there at that point? In 2015, or was this?
That was
this post-COVID?
2022.
2022.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
it was starting to pop
It
a
was
little
starting
bit.
to pop a little bit. Like
Yeah.
they were about to finish out the what is that apartment complex? The rail.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I hadn't even started on the first security building.
The Holland stickers first security was not a
Right.
thing at all.
Right.
Like
But it did look a lot different than it
it
does
looked.
It,
Sure.
the
It
road
looked-
was completely different.
Oh my
So
gosh.
what I, thankfully being on real estate,
Yeah.
I started looking at okay, this is what it is right now, but like what projects are coming along.
Yeah.
Because my friend was telling me like, hey, they got this coming up, this is coming up.
Well, and listen, downtown Springdale, and I'm sure you talk to the people in downtown Springdale, and they're like, come right on in because there's a lot that's going to be happening down here.
Yeah.
And that's the idea, especially with the Walton Foundation, Tyson Foundation. They're all they were all busy working to develop it,
Yes.
and so it was great timing for you,
So
you guys.
We got
we
lucky.
started doing it. I remember the first time that he walks in,
I said no.
he looked at me like, dude, you're stupid. What are we doing here? I'm like, there's great
Not that
potential.
mean. It's just
No, just that face.
Yeah,
you gotta think we're coming from up like having a restaurant with big menu
yeah,
to a space that is pretty much like a bar
yeah.
and a small kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen is
the
small.
kitchen's small.
Yeah,
And we're used to big kitchens, you know,
Yeah.
because we have a lot of food to cook, a lot of food to store. So it's a lot of change. So to me, it's like, I can't do this here.
right.
How are we gonna do it? We can't sell we can't sell that much. Like my mentality back then was like, I need a big restaurant, big kitchen, so I can sell more.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we grew up with.
Okay.
You know, that's the mentality of a Mexican restaurant opening.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Sure.
big kitchen, big menu, a lot of tables.
Yeah.
So it was a 180-degree change that I had to make.
Okay. All right. But you did it.
I did it, yeah.
And you get in, you root around, you're like, okay, we're going to have to do this here.
It took me a while, but
Yeah.
my mind got there.
There you go. Good.
Yes.
Good. Well, a lot of people are glad it did, for sure. Speaking of which, tell me about grand opening and getting that place open and going. Oh, Kayce, love it. I can always tell a story is coming when she starts laughing. That's great.
We had no staff.
We had no staff, but on top of that, and I felt awful because 2 weeks before we opened, they closed the road in front of us for renovation.
Yeah.
That was awful.
And I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I didn't know. And I was like, oh my God, I dropped the ball. I should have known this. Like,
They should have reached out to you.
I felt awful. And they had a meeting like the next day or something, like a meeting with all the business owners
Yeah.
at Box, right next door. I'm like, I'm just going to go and kind of like figure this out.
Yeah.
So I get there, and mind you, it wasn't great, but like nobody else knew either.
Oh, boy.
So I was like, okay, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
But it's still bad.
Sure. Yeah. So, how did you survive that? Because that's how you opened, right?
Yeah.
How do you survive something like that?
We opened with no road, bare bone staff, with no liquor license.
No liquor license.
Oh.
That was the
And-
worst.
Taking forever.
Yeah, that was such a process. And like literally, we had girls around the same time. We both had brand new babies, and so like Louise has how old was Melanie back then? She's 10.
What
now?
year was it?
It was 2022.
2022?
Yeah, she
3
was
years
8,
ago.
7. Yeah. So 7-year-old and then a newborn, and then we had a newborn because both our youngest, like our only, and then his current youngest. We got another one coming.
So, at this time, you're still going back and forth from Cersei,
Yep.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Jeez.
I'm in Northwest Arkansas more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
All
we
right.
didn't have staff.
Because you have to train.
Yes, in the
Yeah.
kitchen. That's where I was, in the kitchen and everything. So
Well, and
So,
everything was brand new because, like
Yeah.
I said, we were used to like a big menu, big restaurant, big kitchen.
Sure.
So we had to kind of like
Kind of trim it
adapt.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
And we were only open until 3 for the first month.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to work in a smaller kitchen.
Yeah. Especially.
Yeah, so that was the biggest thing, like learning how to cook everything that we need
Yeah.
and accommodate everything with a smaller kitchen, the smaller cooler. So it was.
You
got
got to be so efficient.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yes.
So, you guys are open. The road gets done. After the road gets done, word gets out, starts building. People
I think
start
it took
coming.
couple
and people
months.
start coming.
Yeah, I think within a month, people start coming because we also have alcohol.
We didn't get our alcohol until after the holidays.
It was
Because a lot
It
of
was after
people
the
will come
holidays.
and they will leave because we didn't have the
Yeah.
liquor license.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
But then they were like, "Hey, we'll come back when you'll have it."
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it took us a while to get staff because I was waiting tables for the first 6 months. I was waiting the tables in A section every day
Wow.
until 3.
There you
When
go.
I had to go pick up my kid.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So eventually you guys start getting slammed.
Yes.
I mean, absolutely jack slammed, hammered. Tell me about that process and how you guys managed, because you've got a kitchen the size of a food truck, basically. A little bigger. I'm lying, but
no,
it's smaller.
it's about
It
that.
is
It's
smaller.
smaller. It's not far off. So you got that. You've got a line out the door. You've got people that are waiting to get in. The word is out, and you guys are trying to maximize and kind of make it happen. What was that like for you guys?
Stressful but fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was, and just like we never expected to have like a 45-minute to an hour wait.
Yeah.
We never experienced that even on the other restaurants. Like we're like 15 minutes, and most people are like, okay, we're just going somewhere else.
So once you get your liquor license, you're like, this might work.
Yeah.
This might work real well.
Yes.
Well, good. So you have that going. How long are you guys doing that in Springdale before you figure out, maybe we should do another one too?
A year and a half.
I think we always had that idea to do another one.
Calendar to my left here.
Yes.
Well, also the way like whenever we started Casa,
Yeah.
our idea was not just to open one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was to open more.
Okay.
And the way that we kind of like plan it, and I wouldn't want to say structure it, but there wasn't really that much structure. We just
Sure.
like that was the goal, is to make sure that none of us were the magic of the restaurant,
Yeah.
and to make sure that we have the systems and the consistency
Yeah.
to be able to duplicate,
Hugely important.
and just kind of like make sure that we were an essential
Yeah.
on the day-to-day operations. That way we can actually focus on the expansion, making sure that the brand stays the brand.
Yeah.
Like we invested a lot more money than what we're used to into like the brand, the menu design,
Yeah.
the social media. Like we weren't used to social media, spending money on social media.
Sure.
At all.
Sure. But it takes a load off your mind too when you got someone really dedicated to it, I would think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. It really does.
Especially
And
mine.
Yeah. I'm sure,
I
right?
was the one running it for the first year.
I'm sure.
I needed help.
I'm sure.
We have to change our mindset for sure.
Yeah, of course.
It was something different, something unique. We didn't want to just come in and open another restaurant.
Yeah.
We wanted to make the experience different, from walking into the door to leaving.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be just like, oh, I just went there. And no, it's like, oh, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From me getting welcomed by the host to me leaving, everything felt different.
Yeah.
It's something
sure.
that no people will ever find somewhere else.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and make it feel like family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So you decide on downtown Rogers. Tell me about that.
It's actually
Actually-
We're going to talk about
We-
Saeed's friend again.
Oh, here we go.
Going back, plugging in Genesis commercial again.
So anyway, we go back to the property
all
on
Brady's
First Street
fault.
again, and no, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
I'm not.
No, this is Genesis commercial.
Okay.
We were on a meeting with the owners of this building,
Okay.
and we had other listings with them, and my friend Grady decides to ask them, like, hey, what are you guys doing with the restaurant on 2nd Street? And they're like, well, we were thinking about leasing it back up to somebody.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I look at it? And they're like, sure. Because, they're looking at me as a broker,
Sure.
not as a restaurateur, but they're like, oh, yeah, they lease space.
They knew.
And I remember on my way back, I called Luis and I text Kayce. And I'm like, hey, guys, we're going to go check out this restaurant. Meet me there. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
15
So-
minutes is a far way to go from Cersei
Well,
to
I
get
think you
here, right?
FaceTime me.
No, you were here.
I was going to say, you were up.
You were working.
Oh, I was kidding.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you were working.
You were ironing some stuff out in the
It goes so
kitchen.
fast.
That's right, yeah. Sure.
But it was funny because he's always live here, and I will come to visit him. And
Yeah.
after we opened the Springdale location, I remember walking in downtown Rogers, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, you know what would be cool if we ever get a chance to open there?" He was like, maybe, but it'd be hard. He's
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be hard. I don't think we'll ever get a
Yeah.
I shut
chance.
at that
And
one.
then, like, I think a year later,
Yep.
he was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
guess what?"
Yeah.
Guess what? Heck yeah.
I always know if Grady calls Saeed about a restaurant space and he's like, hey, buddy, I just want you to come see this. I know we're about to open another one.
Oh.
I just know.
So a lot of success that you guys have had in these restaurants come from the family dynamic culture that you guys have started and have had along the way, obviously originally from your parents. Talk about how important that is for you guys. Because you were talking about a unique experience, but you can't fuel that unless you've got a really tight culture and dynamic.
We do. The people that we have behind us and that's working with us, they're family.
Yeah.
So we always think, working with people and working with everybody, it should be more of a family.
Sure,
You
yeah.
know, we're not just like another corporate restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to make it feel, people that come in and eat to feel like family, people that work with us to come and feel like family.
Yeah.
We have our cousin Francisco, that's the manager at the front of the house. His family. He's
Yeah.
actually like a brother to us.
Nice.
And Julio, which is the magic in the kitchen,
Yes.
he's a family member too.
Awesome.
Yeah, so he's been with us since mi pueblito actually.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
All
So
right.
I don't know how many years that is, but
I was about to say, Julio was at Mi
His-
Pueblito before you guys bought it, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was my Pueblito with my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from there, he
Nice.
came with us, and then he's just been with us since then. And,
Awesome.
you know, we look at everybody like family.
It's great.
Well, one thing that we wanted to do, especially with the restaurant, and making sure that the staff was, if we take care of the staff
Yeah.
and make sure that they're good, they're happy,
Yeah.
the staff will take care of the customer.
Absolutely.
And that will create that environment. So we've always been very big on like making sure that everybody's good, like they get the stuff that they need, that they get paid well, because at the end of the day we're all here to
Yeah.
make money.
And all of the people that had been traveling from here to Springdale for Casa Alejo, they have a place, and this place opens. What was the grand opening of this place like? I'm sure it was not quiet.
No, it was actually kind of like going back to social media and the fact that we were investing in social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hired Polaris.
Yeah. Polari
and-
Media.
Polari Media, and they help us kind of like expand our social media presence,
Yeah.
like doing our reels, doing all the films, and that helped us kind of like position ourselves to when this second location opened. I think we were on black numbers on week 2,
Yeah, week 2.
Nice.
so
That's incredible.
I was floored by it. Like I thought it was gonna be
Incredible.
slower, but nope.
Incredible. So you guys got slammed,
Yeah.
basically, is what that means. And,
Yes.
and you continue to be at both places. And a good reason why is because also of the wizards in the kitchen, the food.
Yes.
And we're going to talk food. That's coming up next. We got that, the My Kingdom Home Pro Tip of the Week. And that's right here on the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas.
Let me show you something.
Connect with us at Flavors of Northwest Arkansas on Facebook and Instagram, or by email at flavorsofnwa@gmail.com.
Okay, it is time for the My Kingdom Home Pro Tip of the Week. And for that, we go to Luis. Luis, tell me, what is your tip?
My tip's gonna be with the birria. People that would like to make it at home without having to come to a restaurant, give it time. You know,
Yeah.
make it with love. Give it time. Don't rush it.
Right.
It's one of the dishes that you don't want to rush because it won't be the same.
Generally speaking, it actually comes from, it's a stew. And in order for it to be, it comes from a stew. It's not a stew, but it comes from
It
a
comes
stew,
from
correct?
yes, it's part of it, but it's more of a process. You know, it comes with beef. We choose chuck roll. For us, it's one of the best
Yeah.
Yeah.
beef and the tender. But for it to work, you do have to give it time.
You don't want the bag of instant birria.
No,
No.
you don't. You don't. You don't. You might just get shredded beef after that with seasoning.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yes.
Well, it takes about what, 8 to 10 hours
About so yes, every time
Yeah.
we cook
for it to
it.
cook. So
And I mean, you don't have to take that long. You think about we do big batches of beer.
Oh, sure.
Do give it time.
Yeah, it takes up
Yes.
like half of the Springdale kitchen, right?
Yes,
it does.
It
And
does.
Rogers.
It really
It
does.
does, actually.
I was kidding. Okay, great tip. Thanks, guys. We'll be right back.
Your story doesn't have to end. As an organ donor, the good in you can live on. In fact, you can save up to 8 lives through organ donation. Sign up to give the gift of life after you're gone. You'll be happy you did. Just maybe, someone else will too. Sign up online today as an organ, eye, and tissue donor at organdonor.gov. It saves lives.
Just want to emphasize, if you're not an organ donor, go to organdonor.gov. That's the place where you can get signed up to be an organ donor. It takes 5 minutes. I say it every week, but it is that important because most of you know that I benefited from an organ donor. Organdonor.gov is where to go. You can also do it from the health app on your iPhone. Your iPhone comes with that health app, and you can click through it and get signed up to be an organ donor there, or go old school. If you got to update your license and you still don't have the new real IDs, when you do, go there and tell them, hey, I want to be an organ donor. They'll put that on your license, and that gets it done as well. Organdonor.gov. 5 minutes of your time if you're not a donor and you want to be one. This you can do at the start of your lunch break or at the end of your lunch break. Doesn't matter when you do it, just get it done. Thank you so much. And we are back with Mayorga right here at Casa Alejo in downtown Rogers, and it is time to talk food. But before we talk food, I neglected to ask a very important question in the first segment here of all of us being together. Where does the name Casa Alejo come from?
Well, Alejo is the name of our grandfather.
Okay.
He was a big part on, like,
big influence on your life.
Big influence on my life, on my work ethic, on how we, part of how we, why we strive to do things well is because one of the things that he will always say, I don't want to say it in Spanish and then translate it, it's like, mijo, si lo va a hacer, hágalo bien. Which means, like, son, if you're going to do it right.
Absolutely.
And he always instilled that in us. His character, making sure that we take care of everybody, like staff, customers, everybody. And we wanted to do it to honor him. Unfortunately, he never got to see the restaurants. He passed away last year on December 29th. And he was 99.
Wow.
He was
and a half.
6 months short to being 100.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually just celebrated his birthday on
17.
Oh,
July.
wow. Oh, wow.
So that would have been his 100th birthday. And yeah, we named it after him. We wish he could have come in and seen it himself.
Right.
Unfortunately, he never did, but I know that he's doing it right now. So
Absolutely. What a great story.
He's part of, we have the family value too.
Yeah.
He's the
100%.
one that taught us, family is the most important thing.
No question. No question. And that's part of the family culture that we were talking about earlier. And I guess that's probably where it started. Yeah.
It is.
Excellent. Outstanding. Great story. Well, on the food side of things, so many places I want to start out, but I want to talk about the family recipes and what that first menu, what it took for you guys to get to that first menu, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because I think that was probably a winding road, if it were.
It took a few fights.
It took a lot of convincing.
A lot of fights.
Not
That's great.
fights, objections and hurdles that we overcame as a family.
It's very kind of you to say. It's very PG-13, very PG.
This is where, I had to change my mindset.
Okay.
Because, like I said earlier, I was used to big menu means more customers, more money, and this is where I had to put a trust in him, for him to be like, hey, we something here, Northwest Arkansas, we can do something smaller.
Sure.
It's gonna have to be different. So it did take a lot of convincing and a lot of kind of both of us being on the same page, which dishes will work the best and which dishes we can take out that won't affect us in the menu.
Yeah.
So it was a process, but
it definitely was a process. But we wanted to make sure that from the beginning, the concept of Casa Alejo was we didn't want to go too high end, but we wanted to also kind of like set ourselves apart from a regular Tex-Mex.
That's a hard thing. That's a really hard thing to max out quality, but not be at the level you were just talking about.
Because, I mean, you've been to like the small taquerias, the small, small places where the food is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The atmosphere might not be the greatest.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter, but whenever you want to go watch a game or want to take somebody on a date or
or air conditioning,
conditioner, whatever you want to have, a nice drink. Like, I love whiskey.
Yeah.
So I couldn't have that.
Right.
So we wanted to kind of like, we saw a void in the market.
Yeah.
And we wanted to be able to fill that void because we wanted to be like, yeah, you get a really nice experience, but it's not like that place you go once in a while.
Okay.
It's that place you go weekly,
Your
even
usual.
twice a week.
It's a place that you can be a usual.
It's kind of like that place where like, oh, I forgot to cook dinner tonight. I'll just swing by Casa and grab a pizza birria because that's gonna feed.
That's right. You hadn't started your birria at home yet, so can't do the instant, so you got to go, right?
Well, and like I just honestly like watching the two of them be able to come together and ditch the Tex-Mex like Bible menu level to a one-page front and back. It was really fun to watch their efficiency in like their respective gifts, because where Saeed's very numbers and business minded, he had this theory of like, instead of having 10,000 things that we do good, let's slim it down and do these things great.
It's great.
And with Louise, like bringing that down, like you got to think, I never knew the intricacies of the kitchen until Louise was like looking through the menu, and he's like, okay, if we make this, then this can also be used here, and then this is a byproduct of this dish, and we can use it here. And it was unbelievable how efficient like everything came together whenever they started really working on that menu.
Well, and it goes back to what my grandpa said: if you're gonna do something, do it right.
Absolutely.
We wanted to make sure that we could actually focus on the quality of each dish. And whenever you have 5 pages, it's hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's really hard.
It's doable, but it's hard, and especially in a
you
kitchen.
need a big kitchen.
Well, and the kitchen,
the Springdale, and that's kind of what we I agree with him. It's like, we need to do something smaller because the kitchen that we had, it wasn't do a big menu.
So is the menu the same there as it is here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's consistent at both places.
Yes. Yeah. And
that's
that's
how
what we're going to
it.
keep it.
Yeah.
Except because, Pulito, the one in Cersei, it's a big menu.
Okay.
And that's where we got a bunch of the dishes we got from there.
Yeah.
And I still keep the same quality, the same consistency, but it does take a lot more.
Sure.
And I tell you this, it does take a lot more work, and it does take more food.
Yeah.
So it is quite different.
Gotcha.
So coming here and having a smaller menu, it is a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
easy in a different way.
I can concentrate on the small menu, and I don't have so much volume of food.
Right.
So it is a little easier, but I enjoy it too because I get to plate every dish.
Yeah.
How will I present it to my family?
Yeah, that's great.
And that's the way I look in the kitchen too, and I tell the guys, it's like, cook the food how you were gonna cook it to your family.
Yeah.
And present it how you're gonna present it to your family.
So how many of the recipes are family recipes from back in the day?
There are quite a few.
There's a lot.
A lot of the salsas.
Carnitas.
Yeah, the carnitas, the salsas.
The carnitas.
Carnitas.
The salsa poblana that actually comes from our mom.
Yeah, the poblano sauce.
Oh, wow.
I've got, listen,
And
I
that
could
one-
swim in that sauce.
Well, here's the thing: is like she still makes it like on Christmas.
Okay.
We call it spaghetti verde.
Okay.
So she uses that salsa on the spaghetti.
Yes.
Oh.
So she, okay, so listen, this is my favorite thing of all of Christmas, okay? So she takes that same sauce and she throws it over spaghetti, and because I'm gluten-free, I get my own batch. It's amazing.
Oh.
And then she will put cheese, like she goes and gets cheeses from the Mexican store and puts it over top of it and bakes it. Oh boy, it is so good.
It's
good.
So we basically grab that salsa and put it on enchiladas.
Yes.
Perfect.
And that took forever. That one, like getting that one right, I think probably took the longest of anything. And because I love her salsa so much. Like Louise would always have me tasting it, and I'm like, I mean, it's good. And he's like, is it mom's? And I was like, oh. When we were like, it was before we opened, and the stock pot that they were using to make it in a small batch before opening, like it became the lucky pot in the kitchen.
There it is. Still have it, right? Still
Yes.
working?
Yes, they still
Don't
have
want
it.
to get rid of that. Got to keep that one around. Well, I want to kick it off with the botanas, the cheese dip versus queso. I know cheese dip's an Arkansas thing, and I'm originally from Texas, and I grew up queso. Same thing, little cheese dip's a little runnier, but you guys have it to where you can add chorizo and or beans with that, and that sounds like queso to me. Queso?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's somewhere in between.
Oh, political play. Look at you. I didn't know that, Mayor. No, okay.
Well, and like, for example, going back to what we were saying about quality,
Yeah.
having a small menu,
Yeah.
like it allows us to give better quality ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not the top notch, but somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Because, for example, the cheese that we use here is Land O'Lakes, and it's actually the most expensive cheese
Okay.
to make cheese dip with.
Nice.
And there's other options that are similar.
Okay.
And
Don't lie, those are cheese-like products.
well, they're
They
similar
taste
because
horrible.
they get like 85% of the taste, sometimes even 90,
Okay.
and the price is like 30% less.
Okay.
Which, as a restaurateur, you're like, yeah, that looks really good.
That
It's
food
almost the
looks
same,
great.
so yeah, let's try
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But we decided to be like, nope. This is the standard. This is where it's staying.
That's it.
We're not gonna
Sweet.
compromise on price, and that's what we've been doing with all of our ingredients.
It's great. It's great. So, before I even get a menu, before we even ask for drinks, guacamole, please.
Oh, yeah.
Guacamole. That's when you walk in the door. At least when my wife and I walk in the door, that's a non-negotiable. We get that before we get water. I mean, that's the way we do
And
it.
we're big on guacamole.
Yeah.
Yes, it took us.
I can tell.
To be surprisingly, it took us a while to get to where we want with the guacamole.
That's good.
Because it's simple, but it's not.
Yeah.
You gotta have
You
the
can mess it
right
up so fast.
lime juice, salt.
Sure.
If you do if you chunk up the guacamole too much, it's just pulp.
Right.
You know, so it's a process.
It is.
It's a process, and we're working on getting it to where we want it.
Every time I've come, it's
Yes,
where it should
and
be. I can promise you that.
It's always gonna be fresh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's one of our biggest secrets.
Yes, and avocados might go to the roof, but we're not changing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yes, we're not changing them. We'll make sure to always use fresh avocados.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
don't do the frozen.
And the reason
No.
of that too is because when we have carne asadas for family, we'll always do guacamole.
Yeah.
It can be pulp, it can be anything else. So we're gonna do it right. So we wanna bring to your table a guacamole that's worthy of a carne asada.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
You know, it has to be.
It's so good.
Can't do it.
is. No. Nope. And you know, my wife and I, we're the ones that are guilty of filling up on that before you even get the food,
Right?
Yeah.
before you even get the dish.
We do the same
We do
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing with the cheese dip.
Yeah, huh?
Might not be queso and it's cheese dip, but you'll fill up from it.
Queso. No.
Queso dip.
I'm kidding. Everyone's going to hate me for that, and that's fine. Sopes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, those are good.
Well, we're actually right now in the process of maybe switching those.
Uh-oh.
Well, going back to the quality of,
Yeah.
of product, like the sope that we've been getting, we have not been able to get.
Okay.
And we have tried different ones, a bunch of different ones.
Okay.
And the quality is just not there. Like,
Okay.
there's too much preservatives on some of them.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are too small. Some
Gotcha.
of them is not the right texture.
Gotcha.
So for us, will be super simple to be like, yeah, just put this one looks the same. It's almost the same. Let's just go with it.
Yeah.
So we're still trying to source them, but if we can, we might have to
Go to tostadas.
go to tostadas.
Listen,
Yeah.
the tostadas that we did at our most recent event, we did birria tostadas, and holy smokes, they were
Girl.
so good.
We'll let you try one.
They're so good.
So, birria. We've talked about it 3 to 4 times. Now let's get into it.
Yes,
Birria. Is it the most popular thing on the menu?
it is.
Yes.
Yeah, so far it is. Yes.
There's a story behind that one. Too.
There's a story behind that one.
Yes, there it is.
There's
Well,
a story with rabbit holes that we could go down on the birria.
I'm locked in. Let's go. Who wants to tell it?
I think it's one of those things that got popular.
Well,
Yeah.
I started
And,
seeing it
yeah, I started seeing a
on
lot.
Instagram.
TikTok.
Yeah.
And I started seeing them like, before we opened the restaurant, I'm like, this looks good. I'm like, it
This looks yummy.
well, it looks yummy. It has, I guess, sex appeal,
Sure.
food-wise, and I'm like, it can become popular. I mean, this was 2021.
Yeah, 2021,
Yeah.
2022.
And I remember telling him and my mom, and they look at me like,
sus.
what?
They were
I'm like, let's.
You are disowned. You are no longer part of this family.
Well, yeah, because in Tex-Mex restaurants, you never seen birria before.
No,
Yeah.
never.
And I'm like, I'll tell you, well, I'm gonna go to Cersei. We'll cook some birria, and then we need to try it on a what's it called on a quesabirria.
Yeah.
And then around that time, remember the Mexican pizza from
Taco
Bell?
Bell.
Oh,
Taco
here
Bell
we
brought
go.
back the Mexican pizza.
Well, you know how it was like this big thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can we piggyback off of that?
Except make it good.
And
Yeah, except make it
like,
real food.
like a real food. And I'm like, well, we can do beer, do it with beer. And I started looking. I'm like,
Yeah.
And they were only a few back then on Instagram doing like some sort of pizza
Yeah.
with beer. And I'm
Yeah.
like, we can do this. And I remember we were cooking at my mom's kitchen, and I was cooking. I was putting everything together, and the beer ramen.
Yeah.
I remember I was serving in a ramen
Sure.
little container, and I was giving it to them. I remember whenever I gave him the beer ramen, I gave it to him. He looked at me like, "Dude, really?
Are you serious?
Right?
Just try it. Let's try it." And they started trying, and they're like, "Yeah, this is good, but like, we never done this. It's
Right.
a new recipe. We gotta
Right.
perfect the recipe." And I was probably overconfident because I know honestly I didn't know if it was gonna work or not,
Sure.
but it looked good.
Yeah.
You always have the most wild
But
food
he's the one that gets
ideas.
the cravings, and I'm the ones that have to figure out
Yes,
how to
Louis
serve it.
always.
Right.
Always.
So like,
Saeed
hey,
gets-
what if we do this? What if we do that? Like, oh yeah, let me figure it out.
Yeah, Saeed always gets the strange food combinations, and
Hey,
Louise makes it
Louise.
happen.
Bubblegum birria.
Exactly. Yes.
Birria bubblegum.
Oh gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
No, it's not.
No.
There's no way it is.
I will figure it out.
Oh, don't you dare.
Don't
No.
even. Don't even. Kayce birria, by the way, that was the first time I had it. Was in Springdale, and that's what I get pretty much every time. So, how much do you make daily of the birria?
We make
They're all looking at each
pot
other.
is
They're looking at each other with a
huge.
deep breath.
You remember how many gallons?
I can't remember exactly right now how many,
100?
but I know we make once every 2 days.
Once every 2 days, and
Yes.
just gallons upon gallons upon gallons.
Yes.
It's insane.
Just
And that's in
overnight?
each location.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yes.
It's always
And the
cooking.
slow cooked, yes.
Well, and it's constantly going because the moment that they get done cooking it, they
Yeah.
have to take it out, wash it, then
Start
next
over.
day it's back on the pot.
Yeah.
And to be
Wow.
honest, it tastes even better when
Second.
it reheats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
The second-
It
second
gets
day
more flavor
birria.
in there.
I gotta remember that.
Yes.
Because mine never makes
It's
it.
another
so-
tip.
It's another tip.
Yeah.
There you go. Dang it.
Second day birria is so good.
Have you had it with breakfast, like eggs or anything like that? Have you tried that?
I mean, I have.
Like a
Yes,
breakfast
okay,
taco, right?
yes.
The first 6 months that we were open, the birria is all I ate. I didn't eat a single thing else.
Yeah.
And I would take it home constantly.
Yeah.
And I mean, new mom, everyone, we're
Yeah.
busy, we're balancing all this stuff. Like, well, I don't want to cook. So
Man,
I
honestly,
just
you
made
can
everything.
use birria for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like, or flautas, they come with birria.
That's
If you order them with beef,
Nice.
it'll be birria.
Nice. I do it with chicken. I don't care.
I mean, you want to do breakfast, you can do chilaquiles with birria.
yeah.
Fried eggs.
yeah. That's what we all.
Getting hungry now.
Brunch now.
Oh, sounds like, so I must sound like a
That,
choir
that
there.
might be an idea.
That would be an
That's
idea.
great. I want to switch to enchiladas because you were talking about the poblano sauce. Is that the most popular of the enchiladas?
Yes.
Yeah.
That and queso.
And
Queso.
enchiladas trio.
Yeah, the enchiladas trio, very popular.
Enchiladas trio, yes.
Well, and that's part of like what we were discussing on the menu whenever we were building it. We wanted to bring in some new items and
Yeah.
items that you would only get like at a taqueria or stuff like that.
Sure.
But we also wanted to keep some of the staples of a Tex-Mex because, again,
That's a kind of a delicate balance.
yeah,
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
I love queso dip,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
but I also want like a really nice taco. And like, for example, on our tacos, the tortillas that we use,
Yeah.
they're from a local tortilleria.
Love it.
We get it delivered
Twice a week.
twice a week, Monday and Fridays.
Nice.
And we get the table tortillas and then we get the taco tortillas.
Yeah.
So it's two different,
Two different
kinds.
things.
Yes.
Yeah. Way awesome. Yeah. Way too different. So enchiladas, but getting into fajitas, I've had the steak fajitas. Very, very, very good. And those did make it home just because it was so damn much.
The servings are
Y'all
big.
don't skimp on that, man. That's a lot. Especially because, all the guacamole and
Yeah.
chips. And,
We want you to think
it's
about
not-
us for days after
Yeah.
you come
Oh, I
to visit.
do.
If you come and eat a fajita, we don't want you to leave hungry.
no.
Yeah.
We don't want you after here to go, hey, I'm still hungry. Let's go to McDonald's. No.
No way.
And who you talking to? But I have to know about the parrillada.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
If you want to try everything, not everything, but most of the meats that we have in the restaurant,
Yeah.
that's the one to go to.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And it will definitely,
Fill you
for
up.
most people, feel that's 2 meals.
I was about to say,
For
that's
me,
2 meals.
I can take it down in one sitting.
Can you?
Yep.
Oh, is that a good thing?
No. You gotta be ready to take a nap afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's basically fajitas, but it's all the different.
It's everything,
Okay, yeah.
the chicken, steak, chorizo, shrimp, and carnitas.
So good.
And that's which
Unbelievable.
carnitas is one of our most popular dishes here too.
I'm sure.
Yes,
I'm sure.
it's-
That's another slow cooked meal.
Oh, it's so good.
It takes time.
It does.
And yes, and
It does. The first time I had carnitas, I was living in El Paso, and I thought, where has this been all of my life? I'm from Dallas. I grew up in Dallas, but I never really saw them there at the places that we went.
Yeah.
And it took me to go to El Paso before I finally had carnitas.
and
It was
our
so good.
our grandfather used to love carnitas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He will actually go to Mexico and will go to
carnitas.
certain stores
Yeah.
and he will eat the head.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the pork brain tacos.
Yes, and he loved food too.
Oh,
So,
yeah. He loved to eat.
Maybe that's what you exchange the sopes with. Is the
Yeah.
head.
there you go.
Lord.
Or the brain tacos.
Listen,
brain tacos, there
listen.
you
You
go.
will. Listen. You'll be making a call to heaven if you give the pork brain tacos that he loved so much.
Oh my gosh. The arrachera. Tell me about that. The traditional.
We want, like I said
Carne
earlier,
asada.
we wanted to give a carne asada home.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but when we have our carne asada as a family,
Yeah.
that's the meat we use, that's the way we cook it,
Yeah.
and that's the way we wanted to present it to the table, and that's the reason we did it with the green avocado sauce,
Yeah.
which is that another recipe of my mom.
Nice.
Because every carne asada that we had since family, that sauce was important. We wanted to make sure that people can feel what we eat at home is the same thing that we bring you here.
Did your mom approve of it? Did she
Oh,
have it and say that's it?
It took us a while, but she
Okay.
approved.
Okay, good.
Yes. We were making it too spicy.
I understand. I understand.
We were.
I get it. Does she approve of the Casa burrito, the baseball bat? That thing is huge.
She
It's
did, and I think
ginormous.
That's another of my crazy
that was one of
ideas.
the crazy ideas.
It's crazy.
Well,
People love it
between
though.
my phone,
I've seen it.
and watching like the Food
Food Network.
Network.
Oh boy, here we go.
I mean, just seeing all of the whenever what was it?
Don't lie. We just love to eat.
Well, that was like
I'm with you, girl.
whenever those
my
guys will
family,
go
too.
over all of the different restaurants throughout the whole country.
Yeah, guys, or Guy Fieri when he goes to all the
Yeah.
places.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I will just get ideas out of that, like, and then seeing
Smart.
the burritos, and I'm like,
yeah.
that looks good.
Yeah.
And it's attractive because people they're like, holy crap, that's like a small baby.
So when my wife and I came here and we sat at the bar, the guy to our right, it came out, and I thought, "There's no way. There's no
Yeah,
way."
it's-
And
a
that guy nailed it all the way through. Ate the whole thing. As I'm sitting here just having my quesadilla.
Oh my gosh.
He ate the whole thing, and my wife's like, "I can't believe he finished that." I was like, "Yeah, he finished it all right."
Was
It
it
was like
mid-
no big deal.
I
No
wish
big
I
deal.
had that metabolism.
Well, he was. I think he was older than me, but he was a big dude. I mean, he was.
He might have fallen asleep after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If he was driving, you know what I mean? Waffle fry nachos.
Another
Tell me
one.
about
another,
those.
yeah, another one of
That
Saeed's
comes
crazy moments.
from Cersei.
We were in Cersei.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were at Mi
Nice.
Pueblito.
This one dates back.
And I actually was, again, I love Chick-fil-A.
Sure.
So I had some Chick-fil-A with me, and I don't remember who sat in front of me, but they had like some fajitas. And I remember seeing my fries, and I'm like, I dumped them on my plate. I grabbed some of the fajita meat, and I went back to the kitchen. I'm like, hey, can you put some cheese sauce on top of this? And they put it.
Done.
It was, yeah.
They
Yeah,
sell
it's-
pretty good too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the waffle fry nachos actually hit me Pueblito years before we opened Casa Alejo.
Yep.
Gotcha.
They did.
Nice. Very nice. And the skillet nachos.
I love those.
That one sold him.
Okay.
Yeah, mi polvito the same.
Okay.
Some of those crazy ideas.
Okay.
Everybody loves melted cheese.
Yep.
Everybody loves nachos.
Yep.
So put everything together on a skillet. What's better than with cheese sauce, meat?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so
Oh
good.
yes.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. The tacos, the quesadillas, chimichangas with all the proteins. You're able to put those together with whatever protein that you want that you guys have, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. You are.
You
Yes.
can.
Awesome. Awesome. And the reason I went through those so quickly is because I wanted to get to dessert. I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, and I saw the Tres Leches cheesecake. I know it's limited quality. And I know you told me that it wasn't the most popular thing here. We'll get into what is. But when I saw that, my jaw kind of dropped to the ground a little bit. And let me add, I'm never able to get dessert here. I'm just barely able to get to the freaking door. So dessert, I've never even looked at the dessert menu until now. So tell me about the cheesecake.
Well, basically, we were looking at different options for desserts.
Yeah.
We knew we wanted to do tres leches.
Yeah.
But everybody that has tres leches.
Sure.
And it's really hard to separate yourself from that.
Yeah.
So whenever we came into the cheesecake as a tres leches, I'm like, okay, it's different. Everybody loves cheesecake. Everybody loves tres leches. So putting them both of those together, I think it will be perfect. And yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
That sounds
It's a hit.
amazing.
It's a big hit.
It's a big
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
Have we tried it with birria yet?
Soon to come.
We can try it after this.
No, we can't.
That's not the combination we need.
There's an off-menu dessert
Yes.
that has to do with waffle fries.
Another of his cravings.
Oh,
well,
boy,
okay,
here we
so
go.
it wasn't one of Saeed's cravings necessarily, but Saeed and I have a problem for French fries and ice cream, like real
I
hard
think a
problem.
lot of people do.
And
Yeah, right.
well, and so I'm gluten intolerant, and then being at the restaurant, like I can't get sopapillas,
Sure.
I can't get the churros, and Saeed was just like, "What if we put the churro seasoning on our waffle fries and serve it with ice cream?" And I was like, "I'll taste that." It's
Well, again,
so good.
That man loves you.
He does. He does.
it was a Friday night,
So good.
and we were busy.
Yeah.
And there were an order of waffle fries that had came out, and somebody had just made a churro, so they were literally sitting right next to the churro seasoning
Oh boy.
and the ice cream, and I'm like,
So the light bulb above the head goes
yeah,
off.
Oh, yeah.
Ding.
literally, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
huh. So I basically just dumped them on the churro seasoning, and I'm like, hey guys, can we make another order of this? Because I'm using this,
These are mine.
Yeah.
and I coated them with the churro seasoning. Then I grabbed 2 big scoops of ice cream, put them in there, put some lechera and some chocolate, and I tried the first bite. It's like a nacho. You just put it in there
Yeah.
with ice cream.
Yeah.
My mouth's watering. It was perfect.
It's perfect.
At that
Okay.
moment,
Interesting.
it was
When
towards the end of the night on that Friday.
So wait.
So-
you have to know that this exists because it's not on the menu, right?
No.
Yes.
No, we
All
all,
right.
so it's a secret menu item,
Oh.
and we only talk about those if you're following us on social media.
Oh.
So they're not even like our
Or
kitchen.
listening to a certain podcast.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent.
Like, it's something that I know this is going to sound wild, but like we just ended up accidentally creating a secret menu because we were all
great.
there here so often, and after a while, it's just like I wonder how this would go. Because I'm not gonna lie, when he told me that I had a dessert up here that I could eat, he let me taste it. I'm telling you, I thought I went to heaven.
Yeah,
it was
man.
great.
Right
Speaking
on.
of secret menu,
Yeah.
and you love birria,
Yeah.
birria fries,
Oh, the birria fries.
and birria egg roll.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because birria fries, that's a natural. I mean, that's just natural,
it's a
right?
natural, yeah.
Yes.
But egg rolls. Ooh.
Yeah.
Or baked potato with birria.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a natural too. Mix it with a little. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a carb coma.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is it ever? Is it ever? So, what's next for you guys?
Well, so we might be looking at Third location.
Third location. Yes.
Third location, you say?
Yep.
Yes.
Interesting. A little birdie told me that it's not something that you can say more about.
Nor at this
Stay
moment.
tuned.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll just have to do another one of these.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's probably not in downtown Springdale or downtown Rogers.
Correct.
And you will be correct.
Okay, I think I could say that, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can do that.
Good. All right. That's good. Well, that's interesting. Looking forward to seeing where, when, and maybe a bigger kitchen. Who knows? I don't know.
We'll see.
We're excited for sure, though.
So where can folks find you online?
Primarily we've got an Instagram and a Facebook.
Okay.
Our Instagram handle is at casa.alejo.com. Wow. .nwa. So it's casa.alejo.nwa.
Okay.
I'm just ready for a website, I guess, guys. I don't
There you
know.
go. Yeah, there you go. All right, great. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Down. This has been a
for coming.
blast.
Yes.
Very much.
So fun.
Yeah. You can find Flavors of Northwest Arkansas on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Huh?
Oh, listen.
I know. I'm not very good at it, but it's there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please, please, please remember to tip your servers. They need it, and they appreciate you for it. That's it for us. We'll see you next week. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.